everybody, what's happening? Yet another Sunday night with the Gastlecast. Hanging out with us, talking about things and doing stuff and looking at us, and it's a lot of fun. It's all fun. Lots of fun.
Speak for yourself, and can you please speak quieter? Because I sort of have a headache.
Right now, I think maybe if you're a football fan, you might be glued to your TV. We might not have a whole lot of people here tonight because of that. Apparently, like, the greatest game of all time is being played right now. I'm seeing messages in my group chats and stuff, so things must be, like, way over the top. I've been editing all night. I've been pretty busy with that, and I thought we would go on live a little bit earlier, but that didn't happen at all.
No, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, too. We stayed up really late last night. with our patrons, and it was a lot of fun. I indulged too much on a couple of beers, but it was fun.
A couple? What's your definition of a couple?
I had too many beers last night, but it was fun. We had a good time. It went on, the live, the Patreon Google Meet call went on for 5 hours.
Wow, apparently football's in overtime.
What? So people were taking a break? They're coming to watch us because we're so...
Do you know what overtime is?
I fucking don't know anything.
Overtime is when there's a tie and they need to break it so they add more time to the clock. It's not halftime. Halftime is where there's a break.
Oh, okay. So they're just gearing up for more game, basically.
There's more game happening right now.
I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know anything about football. You know that. You know more about football than I do.
I know I do.
Yeah, you're the one who wears the football helmet in this family, Heather. Not me.
Justin McKenzie had to leave the Patreon chat early. I have a feeling I missed some good convo. Yes, Justin, if you'd like to know about some of that convo, feel free to message us. We would love to explain what happened. It was fun.
Did anything fun happen?
Chris doesn't remember anything. Do you remember the ice cube?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was Brian.
That was fun. That was Brian.
Brian Barrick at his most. Brian Barrickitis. Brian Barrickitis. I don't even know what I'm saying.
The car guy, yes, I am a huge Ravens fan. Chris does not like sports.
I just thought, I don't like sports. I'm not a sports fan. Okay, so the title of this video, or title of this live, you guys know, we came on live last week. We talked about Gastly. We put Gastly up on Wednesday for our patrons and also for those who had purchased pins, like OG pins, way back when we first started all of this. The stuff sold so fast. It was
so freaking fast.
Unbelievable. I still can't get over it. On the public drop on Thursday, they sold so fast that it was like under a minute. It sold so fast, and my phone is connected to Shopify. My phone couldn't even handle it. I had to turn my phone off for a little while. It was overwhelming. It was overwhelming in the fact that it was overwhelming my phone, but it was very overwhelming for Heather and I. We were just moved by all this. This is a word of mouth type of a thing, and our voices must carried pretty far.
Must carried pretty far?
Listen, Heather, I'm still hungover, so just give me a break, okay?
Can you do that? I guess.
By the way, tonight we're posting probably the funniest video we have ever made. And I'm not just saying that. I've said that multiple times. But tonight's video is hilarious. It's more... So, I'm going to try to buy different lighting for a very specific type of video. Because it's going to be just Heather and I talking. Like, just BSing and going back and forth. Instead of just being in your face and giving you information. It's going to be like sort of us sitting back and just like chatting about stuff. And
why is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
I was thinking about it when I was editing. But
shouldn't you be thinking about editing? This video is going to be shit because you were too busy thinking about your ideas and not editing the video.
The video was done, and like how we had recorded it or filmed it or whatever. It's just different. It's a different type of video, but it's really funny. It's really funny. There are no cutaways. There's no "we'll be right backs" in it.
Your mic is like covering your face. I think people really would like to see your face, which blows my mind because it's not that great. Anyhow,
they want to see my face?
Yeah, your boots with the fur microphone is like covering your entire face, which is shocking because you have the biggest head I've ever seen in my entire freaking life.
Not as big as yours. So that'd be cool if you would just like tone it down a little bit there.
Michael McIntyre said, "I see Chris and Heather, but where is Deku?" I thought you would like that.
That's a very good question. I think we're all wondering that. I don't know. I don't know where Deku is. But, I was wondering where the hell these guys were. The glow-in-the-dark Amazon Force Ghosts. And guess what? We received them, and they're going to be in our video tonight that we drop. And I'm not even going to go too deep into it, but the glow on these things is unbelievable. Like, the best glow I've ever seen in my life on anything. They're amazing. You know what they look like? I was thinking about this when we were recording. Do you know Is everything okay, Sound Blast?
Yeah, someone said that that my mic is really loud and there's an echo.
There's an echo.
Frank Wilson said you have nice lips.
Who?
Frank Wilson.
Oh.
You
what
have.
was I saying? Oh,
He gets very flattered by compliments like that, so you really distracted him, Frank.
They remind me of the Haunted Mansion. You know the little heads that talk? You know, the busts that talk and sing? Hello? Am I talking to a person?
What are you saying? Sorry, I'm reading
this.
this.
I understand, but let focus for 2 seconds. The busts that sing in the Haunted Mansion ride?
Boobs that sing? They're singing
busts,
boobs.
the busts.
Why have I never seen boobs in the Haunted Mansion? Busts,
done?
right?
No. Are you done?
Ew, you just burped and it stinks.
Good. Are you done?
No, that's disgusting.
So do you know what I'm talking about? This is crazy.
Chris, did you know it's at least did you at least know it's the playoffs?
No.
He doesn't even know what a playoff is, Michelle. It's pathetic.
Is this where we go on this tirade where Chris is stupid for not knowing football? I've been in this before.
Zach said that it sounds like you're being picked up on my mic. Is everything good?
I'm being picked up on your mic.
Yeah.
Did you at least know it's the playoffs? No. He doesn't even know what a playoff is.
You know what this happened last week?
No, I think it's fine.
No, you can't hear me.
It sounds like fine.
Hold on.
Zach said that it sounds.
It's almost like I'm not even. I'm on your mic. What is this?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Anyway, yes, the busts.
Hold on. Let me work on this here. I'm gonna go over to this one.
Jared Payne, any toy shows coming up that you guys will be at? I want my Gastly signed. First of all, where do you live? Second of all, did you order one? I don't recall seeing your name, but maybe you did.
Maybe he ordered under an alias.
Maybe.
Can you turn it up? I want to hear what I sound like now. Testing. Hold on, let's do a test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, are you fucking done?
Testing. 1, 2.
Second of all, did you order one? I don't recall seeing your name, but maybe you did.
Maybe he ordered under an alias.
Oh no, he did order.
Can you turn it up? I want to hear what I sound like now. Oh yeah, we sound horrible. Let's do a test.
You sound horrible.
Yeah, it does sound horrible.
1, 2, 3. Jared, FYI,
It's a little. The gain's a little high. I had to turn the gain down.
I don't know what that means. Jared, we would happily do that. So you don't need to, wait for us to be somewhere if you would like. Now El Solena says it's muffled. It's probably because of all that fucking fur.
No, it's not the fur. I got a big boot hanging out. Let me hear.
That's me. That's me talking.
Yeah, it just sounds like you.
That's me. That's my voice.
Okay, Chris. Say something.
Now El Solena says it's muffled. It's probably because of all that fucking fur. It sounds fine now. It sounds fine.
I fixed it. It was
Good
the gain
job.
was too high, Heather. We turned the gain up way too high, and I had to turn it down. It's all fixed now, so let's all calm down and have fun now. Let's have fun again. We were having fun, and then things got a little off the rails, but we're gonna have fun again now, right? All right. So listen to this.
No, you listen to this. First of all, Click My Vid is here, and he said testes 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Second of all, that's Radley. And Radley, you gave Chris and I a heart attack yesterday because do you remember on Aaron Manuel's post, he posted that he was not happy. Yeah, he was not happy about receiving his Gastly. And I was like, he never reached out to us. We thought like there was a damaged box or a damaged figure or something, or he just hated the damn thing. And it turns out,
I hope it's not hate.
It turns out he just was busy and had to wait to open it. So that's why he's not happy.
Radley.
But for like 2 hours, Chris and I were
You had my balls in a vice, man.
We were like, oh my God, did we disappoint him?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, did we screw something up? This entire weekend, we wrapped Gasly after Gasly.
Oh my God! Now Star's saying I sound low. Do I
Okay.
sound better, Star?
Hopefully
Oh
you sound
my
better.
goodness!
All right, but we wrapped a lot of Gasly. So in our living room currently, there are these huge boxes full of Gasly. So if you haven't received yours yet and your tracking hasn't updated, expect for it to be updated when, Heather? Tomorrow? Are we shipping all those tomorrow?
Yes.
There's no way in hell that male person could take all of them.
Hey, listen. What else are they hired for? Delivered
That's
mail
an incredible amount.
and taken mail.
He's not going to be one. He won't be able to fit it in that little truck. Okay, and
That's
two,
why they have a second person come by. A second person always comes by.
If he does fit it in a little truck, it's not even going to be able to take off. It's not going to have enough horsepower to drive those things down the road.
The figures aren't heavy.
But putting a bunch of them in boxes, there's 200 out there.
And they got to deliver boxes to a bunch of damn neighborhoods. What do you think they got in that truck? They got a whole lot of boxes.
It's been crazy. I told Heather, I said, next time maybe we'll hire some people to help us wrap because it was really overwhelming, but enjoyable.
Radley, we love you. Don't apologize.
No. Don't apologize.
We're mostly joking.
No, but I was really proud this weekend, weren't you? I was proud over the fact that we were able to get that many wrapped.
That you found a wife
we really busted
who kicks butt. And
wraps
all your packages for you and wraps your package for you. She's really great.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It's fucking weird.
It is weird.
So Dean Blockley wants to know who drew the wiener on Aaron's shipping box. That was me, Dean. Okay. I did a good job. You can thank me. Eric Hall, everyone, so the labels are printed, but I set for the shipping information to be sent on Monday. We wrapped between Friday and today.
Heather just finished while I was editing.
I literally just finished.
We worked all morning. We worked all day yesterday, didn't we? Mm-hmm. All day yesterday. And then a bit of Friday, not a whole lot on Friday because we were just dog tired. Mm-hmm. But today we worked some more. And luckily, Heather was able to kick butt and get some of this stuff knocked out. What I will say is that the next Gastly, the 150 piece, is going to be a bit of an easier job because we don't have as many.
Yeah, but it's going to be a harder job because people are going to be really upset because we only created 150.
Yeah, so we only created 150 of the next Gastly, and our patrons have seen it. But I guess the majority of the people out there who purchased a Gasly this go around, or not, I guess the majority hasn't seen the Black Gasly yet. And I just want to say he's awesome. I think you guys are really going to love him. And we will start to circulate stuff about him sooner rather than later, putting out photos and all that kind of stuff so you guys can see him up close and personal. I'm really excited about this one. I think you guys are going to really dig it too.
I have a couple ideas for pictures, and I want to talk to you about them when we get off this call. Can you remind me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, so we have some really cool things coming. But being that it's a 150 piece drop, please don't get upset with us if you can't get one. I mean, I know people are going to get upset if they miss it, but I just want to say this past drop, we have people messaging us and, hey, is there any way I can get an order and all this stuff? And no one was like mean or anything, but we did get a lot of messages and we responded to everybody. I think we got to pretty much everybody and let them know, hey,
no, we did.
They all ran out or whatever. We had a couple of cancellations on the first or second day, the public drop, because people wanted the signed one and they couldn't get it, so they didn't want the common.
Well,
but the common sold right. I mean, as soon as they were canceled, they were picked back up.
Can I share something about that? Mm-hmm. That first common is going to be incredibly rare. The figure itself is not. The figure is going to be the same, but the box for the common is changing ever so slightly. But the people who are receiving commons in this wave are going to have something that in the future will be very, very
And let me
rare.
Explain how it'll be different because
Do you want to?
Yeah, I think it's good to explain to them because it's something, it's minor in the grand scheme. But if you guys have a Gastley box, obviously it looks like this. When you open it, you reveal the little styrofoam. When you remove the styrofoam, okay, That's the front of the box. It lines up right, so you remove the front of the box. The styrofoam's there, and boom, Gastly's sideways. And I hate it. I hate that he's sideways. It really drives me crazy because he should be standing straight up. When you open the top of that box up, box off, he should be standing straight up. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this box, and all of the artwork is going to be flipped. So this will be flipped that way, right? This Mischief Toys will be up here. This will be flipped also. And the interior box where all the rules are, that will also be flipped. So those who have gotten this box, after, I don't know, a couple years of us dropping these things, maybe even after a year of dropping them.
As long as Mischief Toys is successful. I don't want a big head.
Listen, we don't want off to a good start.
So
right?
far, so good, but I don't want big heads like
we already had big heads. I hate to break it to you, but the box will be different in that way. So that will be actually an easy way to tell that your box is literally the first version or run that we've ever done. The black Gastley will come in exactly this same box. It won't be different. He'll be sideways as well. So look out for him being turned right side up in the future. I'm excited about that because it was something that I didn't like upon seeing it for the very first time, which happened back in October, seeing it in person rather. I didn't like that it was like that, and I wanted to change it, but I couldn't at that point because they were already being printed. And I didn't feel like going to them and doing cancellations. It would have just taken a lot longer to get it and to put it in your hands and also in ours. So we couldn't make that change, and now we will. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about a lot of things. And the new figure will most likely drop sometime in March. That's kind of where my head's at right now with it. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And of course, we'll post all the information that you need.
Ray W., there is not a protector for Gastly as of this moment. However, we do have a meeting. Did we make this public information?
Yeah, it's public.
Okay. We do have a meeting with $7 a pop this week. And that is definitely going to be one of the topics that does come up.
Yeah, we're going to go to $7 a pop Tuesday and hang out with those guys, talk to them a little bit, and talk bidness. Bidness. We're going to talk bidness. So we're going to see what we can do. I've got some things that I want to talk about, and I'm sure they have things they want to talk about as well. And it's probably not all related on their end about Gastlecast, because of course they're one of our sponsors. But they want to talk also about Gastley, so that's exciting. And definitely protectors is a big deal to us because we're out of box for the most part, but I like seeing Gastley inside the box and just sitting on a shelf. He looks good in the box, in my opinion.
Frank Wilson said saran wrap works for now to protect Gastley.
Just cover it in saran wrap. Screw it. I did see somebody was. They mentioned they wanted a windowed Gastley box. I can't imagine we'll ever have a windowed box because the idea has always been that he would be in this like hard cardboard or whatever the hell it is box. I want it to be like heavy duty. And so far, so good. We've only had a couple that we noticed that were damaged in the shipment, so everything's good there. Although, God, I don't know if Celeste Crawford's here, but we were talking to her last night. Her box looked like that box from Ace Ventura. Remember when Ace is kicking the box around? It looked exactly like that. It looked like the postal worker stomped on the box, like full, like they're all of their weight on top of a box.
It was horrible. Oh, wow. Alex Arnowick said he put his Gastley back in the box. The box is triple boxed in an acrylic box, back in cardboard that is in his Deltoff.
That is one protected mofo right there. I gotta say.
Listen.
That's like putting on like 15 condoms. You know what I mean? You just gotta make sure.
You really do.
You gotta be certain that things aren't going to happen. Good.
Except, in sex ed, I learned that putting on more than one is a really bad thing because the friction can cause them to break. So you probably don't want to put 15 on.
No, you don't want to do that. Got to keep that hog protected, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Got to keep that hog protected.
Wow, Bobby's here.
Oh, Bobby.
And he sent us $5. Thank you, Bobby. We love you.
My best friend since childhood. He's my best friend since I was like 11 or 12 years old.
And he's my best enemy because he took away my Spotify privileges. I'm never letting that go, Robert.
Oh, no. We met and like discovered each other in a class over a GamePro. Do you remember GamePro magazine? It was all about like video games. I don't even know if it exists anymore. But I had a GamePro, and he's like, "Oh, you have a GamePro? GamePro's awesome." And then we started becoming friends off of a GamePro. I'll never forget that. And the GamePro was about. It was actually the NFL Blitz game. We were talking about NFL a little bit ago. It was NFL Blitz where you could beat the shit out of each other.
How do you know what one it was?
Because I remember he liked NFL Blitz. He's like, "That game looks awesome. I want to play that." Is that Dean Blockley? Dean Blockley, during the live last night, our meetup, at one point he took his phone with him and he was in the car riding around and still a part of the Google Meet. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
it was awesome. I like that he took it with him.
When you're a part of the Google Meet call, you can't leave. It's just so much fun.
Hell yeah.
Nobody ever, well, yeah, some people leave.
Some people leave. I mean, we sometimes it gets a little dirty. It gets a little raunchy. Every once in a while. But
every
it's fun
once in a while? You mean the whole time?
The Ice Cube thing was like a little... It was crazy. But I mean, it was an enjoyable conversation, but goddamn, that was a crazy conversation.
There was also one about a clown, a magic clown.
Oh, and I see somebody popping. I'm looking at my phone over here. Heather's watching the chat. Our big monitor is down. Headless Ned Stark, he's in the chat right now. He posted a video. Did you watch that? By Headless Ned Stark? About Gastly?
Yes, I did. I watched Gastly's video.
There were two people I watched videos for. Was it
Awesome Toy Box with
T-Roy?
Last night you were calling him Awesome T-Box.
I know, I did call him T-Box.
Yeah.
Because I think it's an Xbox sort of thing. I was getting confused. But I know it sounds really stupid. But those two people, they're the first people to do an unbox review of Gastly. And yes. I just want to say thank you really like a lot because that was really neat to see that somebody was physically opening it and talking about it and stuff like that. It was a real honor. So thank you for doing that. And if you guys haven't already gone to subscribe to their channels and watch their content, you should totally go and do that right now. In fact, Headless Ned Stark is here.
Headless Ned Stark is here, and I want to say Awesome Toy Box with T-Roy is here or was here.
I think maybe, but both of these guys typically show up to our lives, and very much appreciative of that. But go and subscribe.
I'm so happy they liked it, and like our first reviews weren't bad reviews. Yeah. Like, nobody like the Gastlecast was opening Gastly and saying, man, this shit sucks.
Or trashing it.
Trash.
Believe me, I know it's coming. It's just one of these days it's coming. It's coming. But it's okay. Like, I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Autumn said it's Gastlecast After Dark. Of course.
BTV is here. And BTV feels like an asshole for leaving last night. Don't ever feel like an asshole.
Nah, I don't feel like that. Well, listen, there's one every month. We do giveaways every month. We BS.
Oh shit! We got more stuff to pack up.
Oh yeah, we got to pack up our giveaways. Yep, we got giveaways.
Our patrons are always making us do work for them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Now we got to package up more boxes.
Hey Heather, I
thought I was done.
That's what happens when you have all these awesome people supporting you and doing great things. You know.
I know, they're amazing.
In fact, the next thing that we're going to upgrade in the room here in our studio, we're going to upgrade the table here because we have this very cheap IKEA table.
Can we upgrade my damn car already?
We're going to upgrade this table. It shouldn't be that expensive, but upgrade this table and give us something a little bit more sturdy. It's an IKEA table we built,
shaking.
And it's shaking all the time. It's just kind of crappy. So I want something nice with a really nice looking white top to it so things really pop, just like this one. So we'll work on that. This is one of the next things. What's up?
BTV, while you're here, I wanted to ask, so I have those items you won a couple lives ago, and I'm so sorry we haven't shipped them yet. But I wasn't sure if you were one of the people that wanted them signed. They were Pez dispensers, so please let me know.
Oh, that's who those are for?
Yes.
They've been sitting on that damn chair in there forever.
I know. They're sitting on our ottoman.
BTV, if you don't want them, that's cool. That's totally cool. I saw a comment here I wanted to Jess Dolan says, I was just talking about Mr. Crockett's class with you guys. Oh, yeah, okay. Mr. Crockett, that was Bobby and I and Jess's teacher. By the way, Jessica Dolan's a good friend of mine also, and she bought a Gastly and picked one up yesterday. Yeah, so thank you for that. Thank you for your support. Thank you,
Jessica.
Thank you, everybody, for your support. Those who purchased a Gastly. I know you want it, but by buying it and wanting it is big support to us and our new toy company. So just a big, big thanks for that. You guys are awesome.
Dr. Applesauce's video on Gastly will be up on Tuesday.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
I'm so excited to see Dr. Applesauce's
Dr.
review.
Applesauce is here. Yeah. And of course, you guys most likely know who Dr. Applesauce is, so go check out his channel. Not just for Gastly, but just in general. He does all sorts of stuff. He does Pokemon stuff. He has a channel for Pokemon card stuff, and he also has a channel for the Funko related things. So he gives you two offerings of different content, which is really cool. What we got?
So, T-Box, awesome T-Box with Troy modded his Gastly.
Well, look at that.
That is amazing. So he actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but he actually took it upon himself to flip Gastly in the box.
Look at that.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's so cool. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that.
Sorry, I'm using Chris's phone
that might actually help me more than you know. I might send that video. We might not have to turn that art around. We might not have to do all that. Maybe we could send them that video and show them exactly what we want it to look like.
If you want.
That's probably...
I don't know. I like the idea.
Brilliant.
I like the idea of...
I don't know. I like that it's like... This sounds really stupid, but I like that it's wider than it is taller when it's standing upright.
Okay. Well,
you know what I mean?
The comment might not be so rare anymore, guys.
No, it will be, but it will just be... I don't know. We can talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. He said that he's so happy for us.
Oh, thank you, Alex. You're the man. I love that Alex Arnowitz. He's a good dude.
You know, he's one...
I love it, Alex Arnowitz.
One of the best people I know.
He is. He's amazing. He was
really
one of the
is.
first people to see... Actually, he might have been the first person other than me and you, Jacques, and the guys at the place who received Gastly to see him. I think he was one of the first... I think he was the first person because he met me out at the car, remember?
Yeah. Did weird car things.
Did BTV just... Does he want him? Oh, he wants him.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
but
good.
He didn't.
No, it makes me happy. I'm glad we can get the Pezzas out to him finally.
Yeah, but he didn't. Well, maybe he did answer, but I'm reading. I don't know what order I asked questions in. Did you want them signed, BTV?
So
and if not,
what signed?
Don't the Pezzas, because remember on that live, everyone was asking us to sign stuff, and I couldn't remember who asked us to sign things, and I don't want to send something signed if he doesn't want it signed, or not signed if they want it signed.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We can sign it. No big deal. Michael Manna made fun of my autograph the other day, like the way that I sign. I do my C and G. He goes, "Your autograph's a C and a G." Of course. Okay. It had to be a C and a G. If I use my regular, like how I sign my name, it's so ugly and
you wouldn't be able to read it.
It's just so dumb. So the C and the G is what I came up with, and that's what I'm going to use on most things nowadays. I like it. It's easy too. Real easy to write it. I like that. I like it that, huh?
Hiya, Georgie's here. Hiya, Georgie. I don't know if your name is Georgie, but hiya, Georgie.
That's the name? Hiya, Georgie?
Yeah, hiya,
That's awesome.
Georgie.
That's cool. Okay.
Like from
I like
it.
that. I'm down.
Like from it.
I'm down with that. Is that El Solena's in here?
Yeah, El Solena's in here.
What? How long before we see Chris and Heather as Peacemaker characters? Frank Wilson asks. Oh, I love that show, and I'm not caught up, so don't spoil it for me, please. I gotta watch the newest episode.
Oh no, here it is. Eric Maya got my Gastly. It's complete trash.
I knew it. Eric Maya, damn you. I knew out of all people it would be Eric Maya to trash Gastly.
Chris, do you collect any Gwar stuff? If so, I have some comics I'd love to send you.
Absolutely. In fact, that's really weird that you're bringing that up because Alex Arnowitz, who we've talked about here, he actually sent me a Gwar comic book, and it's awesome.
That's so cool.
But yeah, I mean, I love anything Gwar. I'll just say that. Don't feel like you have to send me anything, but I love it.
Oh, it's George Shidaday.
Oh, hey, George Shidaday. What's up,
Well-
man? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, by the way. And if I'm not, I meant to ask you about this at some point. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right, but I butcher names. That's what I do.
Me too.
Dean Blockley's asking, what did I say? Am I left-handed?
Are you left-handed? Yeah. Well,
No,
why?
I'm right-handed.
Why are you asking? Is it because his handwriting's ugly? That's rude.
No, he's not
have
saying.
ugly
No,
handwriting.
he's just asking if
King
I'm...
Killmonger said, "Sounds like you have doctor's handwriting." Dr. Applesauce. He just super chatted us.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Congrats on your first drop.
Oh my god, I feel like a shithead. I just yawned when that happened, and I really didn't mean to yawn. I mean, I'm excited.
Are you bored by his?
No, I'm
super
not
chat?
bored. No, you're the one that yawns, and I just had one that snuck out. It's better than a fart. What's he saying? Stuff the NFL. Oh, okay. What's Dean Blockley saying? I don't know what he's saying. What's he saying?
His 25 leg NBA multi just hit. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what. I wish. Dean Blockley, is that Australian for something?
Orgasmgeddon, which is a Guar comic, has Trump getting peed on.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's controversial.
That's amazing. Well, they're very politically motivated, that band.
Really?
They do a lot of political shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the point of the music is they are here to destroy the human race because the human race is horrible.
Oh, well, I agree.
And they want to do like all the drugs that are here. Like that's another thing.
Oh, I don't agree.
Yeah, they want to destroy the human race, and they created the human race as a part of their story. And they're the scum dogs. They like traverse the galaxy.
Have no idea what you're talking
They're
about.
amazing. I love them. They're so good. They're just so much fun. Like that's what I love about like when I get into things and bands and stuff. I like the fun aspects of it. I like the mystery and the story. I'm always about story. Love story, even if it's made up bullshit and it's stupid. I love it.
So he said the way we say it is fine. Normally it's she had a.
She had a. Oh, George, she had a. God, this is going to be tough.
Yeah,
I've been saying George Shihade for a long time. So is she had a. She had a.
Yeah, like she had a big ass.
Okay, so George, she had a nice set of.
But she had a nice bust.
She had a nice set of busts.
No.
That sounds weird.
on the Haunted Mansion.
She had a nice set of the busts.
BTV said, "You guys are very entertaining. I'm disabled and got my aide Wendy into the show. She's actually the one who opened Gastley."
Oh, awesome.
I love that, BTV. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and I'm glad we can entertain.
And for sharing.
That's what we
sharing
aim- that's
with
what we aim for.
Wendy.
Isn't there a
so
band called
sweet.
Cute is what we aim for?
Yes.
Okay, so we should be entertaining is what we aim for. It's a good name. What's that band like anyway? Are they good or are they bad? Cute is what we aim for. Are they dumb?
So
Are they emo?
I think so. I never got into them. From what I know, and I might not know anything, but from what I recall about them,
That's a great.
if I'm thinking
That's
of
a
the
great way to end a conversation. What I know, but I don't know anything.
if I'm thinking of the correct band, I think they're very whiny and very
great.
like something like
So
middle
they're
school
emo?
girls would listen to. No. Emo's different. There's such thing as good emo and bad
How about
emo.
Dance Gavin Dance? What's that like?
They're heavy.
They're heavy. Dance Gavin Dance. They're good. Mm-hmm. You like them?
Yeah, I like Dance Gavin Dance.
Okay. These are band names that I've heard over the years, but I've never actually listened to them.
They're good. I'll play you my favorite song after the live.
Okay. What are people saying, Heather? Hit me, baby, one more time. I want to know what they're saying.
Nikki does have a big butt.
Is that
She
Nikki
said.
Papadop?
Yeah, it's Nikki Papadop.
How are you feeling, Nikki? I hope you're feeling better.
Me
Last
too.
night she sounded like, I don't know, what did she sound like? It was bad.
She sounded.
I come from the pits of hell. That's what she sounded like.
She sounded like someone who has been smoking a pack a day for 40 years.
Yes.
And also swallowed glass. She sounded horrible.
I felt so sorry for her yesterday.
Me too. And I hope you're feeling better. But I wonder, was your throat actually hurting, or was it one of those things where you're just like sick and your throat isn't
bad.
hurting?
Yeah, you just sound
but
bad.
you just sound like your throat's
You sound
hurting.
bad, yeah.
I'm sorry for saying that you sounded bad, Nikki,
You
but
sound
you
throaty.
did.
You sounded really throaty.
Well, I bet Clinton likes that.
Yeah. Ew. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Throaty.
Throaty. You sound throaty.
Oh my. Are we planning an NFT, Gasly? No.
You know, it's funny that you say that because I have the original artwork of Gastly, like what I drew on my phone. I guess I could turn that into an NFT. But I was talking to a coworker the other day, and they're like, you totally need to get into NFTs with your Gastly character and blah, blah, blah. I went through this whole spiel. So I don't know. Maybe one day we could do something, but people seem to really hate NFTs. Me being one of those people, like I don't really care about them. But maybe just because it would be interesting for Mischief toys, like in general. Right? I mean, that's the only reason.
Yeah. Robert Awfully, thank you very much for the super chat.
Oh, thank you, Robert Awfully.
What are your predictions for this week's drops from Funko? Last night was great. You know, one of my favorite parts of last night was Brian telling the most ridiculous story in the world.
Yes.
And then Robert Awfully, he was on his phone with work, and he looked the most bored that you could ever possibly look.
Because he turned everything down.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, Brian Barrick's talking about an ice cube traversing someone's body.
Yes.
Actually, his body.
His body.
Yeah.
So what I picture is that whoever Robert was on the phone with, they were like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
I mean,
wah, wah, wah,
like
wah,
we started this channel and it's all like Funko and collectible. Meanwhile, we're on a Google Meet chat and somebody's talking about a piece of ice that traveled up their buttocks.
behind.
Yeah, I mean, just how do you get? It just makes you wonder, like, how do you get there? And if like a brand new patron, just joins the call, like during that story, they're probably are they horrified? You think, or do you think they expect it? Because we're kind of gross. Like we talk about gross stuff
A little bit, but we censor ourselves a lot on the channel. Surprise, surprise. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably is surprising because we're not aside from the beeps, we're not very censored. We say whatever the fuck we want. Tombstone is looking forward to Gastly getting there. I am so excited for you to get a Gastly. So excited.
Yeah, I'm that's my boy, Tombstone. I love Tombstone. It's awesome.
Hi, my number one fan. I still want to know who you are. Frank.
It's kind of weird not knowing who they are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I'm okay with it, but it's just weird.
Me too, but I really want to know. I really want to know.
Like we know who my number one fan is.
Yeah, I know who your number one fan is. Although I think Heather's number one fan had a Chris's number one fan account too.
They did. Yes, at one point in time they did.
But then your new number one fan,
Nude.
we know who that is.
Right, exactly, yes.
PV1230 is here. Gastly has a pot-dealing cousin named Grassley. Okay, that was a really good joke, but I'm still mad at you for making fun of my wet hair in last night's video.
Heather was so angry that you brought up her wet
I
hair.
was like, you know,
She looked like a seal.
This motherfucker has a toe with glasses and some fucked up hair as their avatar. And they have the nerve to talk about my hair.
Oh, that's the one actor. He's a English actor.
I don't care who he is. Leave my hair alone. Damn.
Yeah, he probably wasn't being serious. He's probably fooling around with you. You think he's being serious? Like your hair looks
Probably.
stupid?
I mean, my hair looked like shit, but it always does until it dries. Why?
I thought your hair looked great.
Thanks. I thought it looked crazy. Sean Green said that this week's NFT drop video was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
What did we do in that video?
It was you screaming at me the entire time and telling me how stupid I was.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loved that video, and when I edit it, I edit every night, you know, obviously putting out a video. And when I edit, I always have this feeling in my mind, like, is this going to be a good video or is this going to be a bad video? Is it going to be well received or are people going to shit all over it? And we'll be watched a lot. And that video was one that I would have told you that it would have been the worst video we've ever made. Like I just really felt like it was going to be really bad. But it turned out, I guess, people loved it. So
Yeah.
it shows you what I know. I don't know anything.
Whatever happened to the Gastley on eBay for $350?
Oh, my God. It's a long story.
A long story. It wasn't a real posting. We did
It was
not
fake.
post it.
It was not us.
We know who posted it. We're not
Yes.
saying anything about
It
it.
was supposed to be a joke. And
People got really upset about it.
It was a joke to like show, like it was a joke by a friend to share with us to say, "Oh my God, look what showed up on eBay," and we didn't know what it was at first, and then they explained it was a joke. And after we had seen it, I didn't realize that people were going so crazy in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group about it. Like it was all over the place. And then I think some people messaged me, and when they messaged me, I was like, "Oh, I don't want to go into the explanation because it's just, it's ugh."
Two Boys and Their Pops, thank you. New Patreon to the channel, and congrats on Gastley. Thank you.
Thank you.
Derek asked, when is Gastley shipping? Derek, I actually recall packing your package today. I set it so that everyone should be getting their tracking numbers and everything sent to them first thing tomorrow.
Yes.
I didn't want to get anyone excited like this weekend because obviously the postman doesn't come today. So I'd rather it happen closer to shipping.
I
if
cannot
that
believe
makes
we're
sense.
putting all those out there for tomorrow. That's unbelievable.
Listen, man.
The guy's going to look like a Sherpa trying to get those to his little mail truck. That's messed up. You got him strapped to his back and everything, and it's going to be a mess. What do we got, Heather? I see a lot of questions. Hit us. Hit me.
No, someone did not flip Gastley.
No.
Not yet, I hope.
No. I mean, maybe
But-
in the future.
In the future, if it happens, I told Chris that if someone actually purchases that Gastley for $350, and we're just going to sell all the Gastleys for $350.
We're in the money.
But I would love to reenact the scene where they go into the storage unit in Breaking Bad and they just lay down on the money.
Yes.
That would be amazing. But like not all the time, like just one time in my life.
Well, remember I made that joke that we would throw all the Gastleys on our bed and we would,
go to Pound Town
on the Gastleys.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's the
sound
special
like a fun
variant.
idea. I don't think
the
that's a
butt-rubbed
good
variant.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What else are we getting?
The tracking numbers on my account. Interesting. So the tracking numbers on the accounts, but I guess they're not getting notified yet. That's pretty cool.
Huh. Cool.
Eric Maya said you have to approve the delay email at 3 a.m. Duh.
Right, exactly. Because we don't have enough for everybody.
Frank, can your Gastley come with butterfly kisses?
Of course. We can make anything happen. We had a lot of people that reached out to us and they said, hey, will you sign Gastly for us? Blah, blah, blah. And of course, we did that. We signed a lot of Gastleys, a lot of common Gastleys for those who asked for it. And we didn't want to publicly put it out there that we would do it because then that would mean we had to sign a lot of Gastleys.
Yeah.
But in the future, the plan is, and oh, by the way, the black Gastly, Initiation Gastly, will come signed as well. And will come with a pin. So it will be very similar to the the first run of the red Gastly. But the Initiation black Gastly with the red eyes, he is the very first variant that we've ever, a limited variant rather, that we've ever put out. So can I have that bottle of water? Is that okay? Because I really wanted a bottle. Thank you. That'll be our first limited variant ever, and it's going to be a very big deal. It's a very big deal to us, and I'm actually designing and developing a cartoon for that particular figure. I was talking to Heather. I was like, it doesn't even make sense to make the cartoon, but I just want to do it because I just think the little cartoons I've made for future figures look so good. It would be nice to have a short one for the Initiation Gastley. I think that would be fun, just to get it out there in the ether.
Tyler Anderson asked, I know it might be too early to say, but are you guys able to get a month when the Initiation Gastley will be out? It's not too early to say. We believe it'll be March or April, and that all depends on our timeline. So we currently had a meeting about what's going to be happening for the future of Gastley. We plan on purchasing quite a few variants this go around, depending on pricing and all. It's not going to be cheap. but we'd rather purchase more so that way we have them on hand to release throughout the year.
Right.
So we're hoping March, but if not, it'll be April.
Anna Reyes asked, Chris, will you make Gastly tattoos and put them on Mischief toys? Just a suggestion and curious. Tattoos in regards to like on Gastly? Is that what she's saying?
I think she means like tattoo, like the water tattoos that you can put on.
The fake tattoos? Oh,
Yeah.
That'd be so sick. I never
would be
thought
cool.
about making those. But I am getting a Gastly / Mischief Toys tattoo, a real tattoo. I haven't signed up for it yet or anything. Signed up or set out an appointment rather. So I'm going to do that soon. I was waiting for the trademark to be completely finalized, and then I was going to make my plans
Yeah.
to get it done.
BTV said, you can't be mad with the secondary market. Come on, that's awesome if that was to happen. I'm an independent musician, and when I see albums or autographs on eBay, it's amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about it.
I mean, the one thing that I don't want, though, like I really don't want, and that we're going to do our absolute best to keep an eye on, is like straight up flippers
yes.
grabbing him just to sell. I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. But we're definitely going to do our best to
go through orders and all that kind of
figure
stuff.
that out. We do, for each variant, we are going to have a limit of one per person. Like very strict. It's going to happen with every single variant besides the common Gastly. This go around, we did do a 1 per limit because we only had 100 up for grabs. But
Right.
in the future, you'll just be able to buy common Gastly.
Right. Common Gastly can buy as many as you want.
Yeah.
That'll be the plan. And Connor McConnell, he goes through all the orders for a Chomp to make sure that there are no doubles in there, people buying multiples and stuff like that, which I think is a great practice. And we'll try to do that for as long as we possibly can. This process, of starting a toy company and having a toy and stuff, you don't think about all the ins and outs and everything that's involved. But man, it's such an involved thing. It's a great thing, and I'm proud of it, and I love it, and I love that. Heather and I were packing all these Gastlys for you guys over the weekend to get them out to you this week. It was just such a great moment for us. But man, it's beat you to hell. In fact, it beat me up so bad that I already told Heather. I said I'm probably going to take a day off this week because I need to relax and kind of decompress a little bit.
What's that mean?
What's that?
Relax?
I know. Last night, I looked at Heather, or yesterday. I go, man, I really want to play Call of Duty tonight. And she looked at me, and I was like, oh, no, we can't. We got all these boxes we got to take care of. So we never even got that. We haven't played a video game in weeks.
No,
we've just been
haven't.
so inundated with this and so busy. But it's good busy. I like being busy.
Yeah. Frank Wilson said, is the pricing going to be the same? Honestly, it's too early to say. There is a lot that goes into, even though we're using the same mold, we still get charged per paint application. So it just depends on how things work out with our pricing. So we want to keep it as low as we possibly can. We're hoping that I think, is the initiation Gastly going to be the same price, or
Same
do we
price
still
as
have to discuss that?
No, it's going to be the same price. It'll be 55 shipped, or 55 plus shipping?
55 plus shipping.
Because it comes with the pin, it's signed, it's the whole shebang, just like our limited 200.
Yes.
So the question that you're asking is, I would hope that we could drive the price down a little bit, but it just depends. I don't know. The answer is I don't know, and I would like to drive it down if I could, but right now at this point in time, it's not possible. Not with everything that's involved.
Yeah. He also said that your mic is ready for a blizzard.
It is. Look at him.
Celeste, Heather, you look more awake tonight. Thank you. Trust me, I'm not. Thank you, Ben. He's so happy on how successful Mischief Toys is becoming right now.
Oh, thank you very much for that. That's so sweet of you to say.
He's so sweet.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Like I've said time and time again, you start stuff like this and you don't know if it's going to succeed or not. And I believe that last week when we put it up for sale and it sold out as fast as it did, I mean, we sold out of everything on Thursday, everything. We have no Gastlys left. We've kept a couple on the side for replacements, boxes that could be replacements, and figures that we could possibly do future giveaways with for patrons or for you guys right here. So we've kind of done our due diligence to make sure that we're prepared for any situation.
Yes, we already did have someone's box arrive damaged, which is crazy because the boxes that we're packaging in are pretty strong. I spent a little bit extra for thicker boxes, and someone just like beat somebody's box to shit, and we are getting it replaced.
Yes.
So
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna do everything that we can to make everybody happy, because customer service is the most important thing to a business. If you don't have good customer service, then you get a shitty reputation and you're shitty to people.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No, that's not who we are.
No,
and
we want to do things the right way. We want to be as professional as possible, as prompt as we can possibly be by getting the product to you as soon as we can. We just want to be good all the way around. And as I mentioned last night during our Patreon call, this whole thing that we're doing here, I don't know if it's like the first time it's ever happened. It could very well could be, but we're doing something really unique. I mean, we run a YouTube channel, right? So we do this YouTube channel, and we have a Patreon where we get everybody together and talk about the toy, and they can kind of throw in ideas or make mention of things they'd like to see. And it could be a future variant of the figure or anything really. But it's unique in the fact that we're talking to you guys in like real time about what we're doing with the toy company. Who else is doing this? I told Heather at the beginning it was going to be very separate. We weren't going to like really include Mischief toys in Gastlecast. But I told Heather, I said, the brilliance behind it is that we're able to tell you guys about things as we move along, as we shuffle. We can tell you about our wins, and we can tell you about our losses and all things in between. And I think that's fun and different. We're giving you content that you might not be able to find, anywhere else. And that's the drive behind all of it. And I will say that if you love our channel and everything, I say this a lot, but if you love our channel and you want to support us in some capacity, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast, because doing that, not only do you help the channel and us grow and help Heather and I, buy the materials and things that we need for this channel to be maintained, because it's very expensive. Somebody asked about Patreon the other day in the Gastlecast group, and I gave my best explanation I could.
So
it's a very, very expensive thing to be on a channel and trying to look and be a real channel instead of us just sitting in front of a window and opening a Funko Pop, no edits, no nothing, right? Because anybody can do that. But we put together content that, one, we try to make very unique, have our own way of doing things, our comedy, everything else, right? So in order to do all the things that we're doing and in order to keep Mischief Toys going, I'm hoping that we can, the money that we earn from Patreon could be more focused on the channel instead of just the toy company. But right now it's really helping what we're doing with Mischief Toys, like in a really big way. If it weren't for our patrons, we wouldn't even be where we're at today.
No, not at all.
So it's a big deal, and a huge thanks to all of those guys out there. And by the way, if you're a patron, you get a bunch of cool perks too. The monthly phone call with us and hang out.
Well, let's talk about it a little more. So
sure.
Tier 1 is $3 a month, and that's basically just showing your support for the channel. Although you do get a sticker, a one-time sticker, although I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about that, because I'd like to do at least, maybe a little bit more occasionally.
Sure.
Maybe.
For level ones?
For anybody.
In general.
Like,
okay.
yeah,
Sure.
all of our patrons. Right. Additionally, level 2 is $5 a month, and you get to join the Patreon call. And you get to, what else do they get?
They also see content that we post, unedited footage sometimes.
Unedited
which
footage.
I need to do better with that, because I used to do one at least like every couple weeks. And I had a really good one a couple weeks ago, but I've now deleted the the video. But when we do something really good, like actually tonight's video would have been a good one to throw up because it was really funny and stupid throughout the entire thing. I watched the entire thing tonight. It was really great. I should have put that up, but I didn't. But we'll level 5 will be able to see that kind of content and join the
level
Google.
2.
I'm sorry, level 2, the $5. Level 2, they're able to see what we post in the Patreon and also be a part of that Google Meet chat. Level 3 people, they're $10 a month, and they get to also be included in the giveaways that we do. And all levels, we actually post up their names at the end of every video, but we also read out loud names of people who are level 2, 3, and 4. So we actually say their names out loud. We do 10 names per night, and it seems like people really happen to dig that. And then level 4 is the top level, which is that $20 a month, $15 a month?
$20 a month.
And for $20 a month, we actually include you in a super grail sort of a giveaway that happens every quarter. You also get a T-shirt that gets sent to you from Patreon. It's actually done through Patreon.
After 3 months of
and everything else that's offered under Patreon. So again, not that you have to feel like you need to do this, and that's the only way you can support the channel. You can support the channel just by watching and commenting and stuff and showing your love and subscribing and all that jazz. But if you want to take the extra step and help us continue to grow in real big ways, you can do that. You can sign up. So patreon.com/Gastlecast.
On top of that, Tier 4 also gets 10% off at
our
right. sponsor, Poppin' Off Toys.
That's right, absolutely.
So we got a question a little bit ago.
Okay.
King Killmonger asked, when does the Black Gastly drop? He was fortunate enough to get the first one.
Excellent.
He wanted to support us. Thank you. And we helped him with laughs in the last year after he went through a very hard time. I just want to say I'm really, really sorry that happened. But it makes me really happy to know that we made you smile when smiling wasn't really the first thing on your mind during that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Glad we could be here to entertain and make you laugh a little bit. Christina Payne, thank you. I see Christina Payne is giving us a congrats, and that's really sweet.
Thank you, Christina. But King Killmonger asked when Initiation Gastley will drop. We're thinking March or April as of this moment, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Yeah, so the idea is to grow Mischief Toys, grow Gastly, do really cool things, really badass things. And I have some really cool ideas of upcoming figures that we've put in the into an order right now. So we're actually waiting to hear back and see photos of the next 2 pieces.
Yes.
Before, we had those pieces shipped to us on a boat, and I'm even looking into getting them flown to us. That way we get them faster.
Pricing,
yeah, depending on pricing. I like to get them flown to us, and that way we can get them sooner and have them available to you sooner.
Unless they can get them manufactured real quick, and then timing doesn't matter.
That too. It's
that
hard.
would be
It's just
nice.
it's hard to say.
It is because
the long path we've been on.
Overseas in China, they take like a gazillion holidays a year.
Exactly.
Shadow Gastley will have a sticker and it will be hand numbered and signed.
Yep.
We do not plan as of this moment to continue the signing thing.
Maybe for very special occasions.
Maybe.
Very special occasions.
Very, very special occasions. But yeah, we will. I don't know if we're going to continue hand numbering every single one. We might just have like the piece count, only because it's very, very hard to keep track of how many we've done. And I'm very good at things, but the last thing I want to do is have somebody, like 2 people end up with a number 12.
Right, exactly. All right, let's move through these comments because it's getting late.
Alrighty, Dean Blockley said Patreon is worth it for the entertainment you guys give us every day. Highly recommend doing it. Thank you,
Dean Blockley. You're amazing. Thank you. Your support's awesome, and you've also become a very good friend. That's the other thing about Patreon is that these folks out there are nice enough to support us but we are building incredibly awesome bonds with them and making real friends. I mean, these are like the people we talk to every day now. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Simon Holden, my first video call last night. It's been a blast being part of this amazing channel. Thank you, Simon. It was so awesome meeting you.
Yeah, it was awesome meeting you, dude.
You are great.
He reached out to me on over Messenger. It was really sweet. He really seemed to have a good time. So that's awesome. That's what we aim to do. Aim to please.
K1 said Gastly will be the next best thing. I'm speaking it into existence. Thank you, K1. They actually did a custom of Gastly. We posted it on Mischief Toys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hi, Autumn. She said that we're genuine people. Thank you.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. And we love Eddie too.
We do. He actually sent you pictures of some of his artwork.
Oh, sweet.
I gave it heart eyes, and I just want you to know,
thank
Eddie
you for
and
doing
Autumn,
that. Yeah, no, it's okay.
that it was me talking. Chris doesn't normally give heart eyes, but
thank you. Yeah, I don't usually give hard eyes, but when Heather has my phone, I give a lot of hard eyes.
Yeah, when I have his phone, there's a lot of hard eyes. Ben Kilpatrick, you guys are the best YouTube channel and great people in this Funko community. Hope to see you guys one day at a convention.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you for the super chat, first of all. And
my God.
Second of all, thank you for the kind words. You did not have to do that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We
that's so sweet of you.
Would love to meet you, Ben, and I would love to try your cookies one day. I know it sounds weird.
What?
But he makes cookies.
Okay, good.
He makes cookies.
So speaking of that, my idea and hope, I've talked about this a little bit. My idea and hope, I got to talk $7 a pop a little bit more. It'd be nice to have a New York Comic Con exclusive this year at the end of the year, and then do some sort of Mischief Toy / Gastlecast meetup, and we can all hang out, and maybe I'll even have a special item that only you can get by attending this said, like maybe a dinner or a meetup somewhere at the con. I don't know, something. I'll come up with something. But we'll do something really special, and I think that would be fun. I think it would be really a whole lot of fun. Eddie
started putting together a care package that he promised me last night. Eddie, let me tell you something. If it involves anything like you mentioned, I do not want it.
Oh my God. What is it?
Something to do with that devil pop.
Oh, this guy? Oh my God, he's not a devil pop. He's awesome. I don't know why you don't like this.
It is freaky.
He's so cool. People were freaking out about this Funko Pop during the Patreon call last night. People literally
Nobody wanted it.
They didn't want to win it. We gave one away. They did not want it. But I'm telling you, this thing's awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. I love that. It has a little clear piece in there.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
That's so cool. And look, he even has the little legs, and you can move them around on the table. I love it. I think it's amazing. One of the greatest things. By the way, this was... I think I already mentioned this, but Reese O'Brien. That's from the mind of Reese O'Brien. Cool.
Yeah, he's fancy. He does all the fun stuff. Mm-hmm. Alfie Logan said, "Hi guys, what do you think of the new Pop in a Box exclusive Unmasked Bruce Wayne, which is on pre-order?" That's the emo Bruce Wayne, right?
That's correct.
I love him. He just looks emo. That's why I like him.
He's fun.
But yeah, he does look great.
I'm excited to see the new Batman. It's apparently like 3 hours long, and it's part like
3
horror.
hours?
Yeah, and it's part like a horror movie too.
Really?
Yeah, they said the Riddler is like a horror character. So I'm excited to see it.
I'm excited to see. So I am very, very excited because I feel like people were talking shit about Robert Pattinson being Batman. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited to see what he does with the character.
Same here.
I think it's going to be really cool and really different.
I agree.
And I want to see it.
Agree.
Star, when are our birthdays? My birthday is the first day of spring. It's March 21st.
And I am November 2nd.
Yeah, but just so you know, Chris is a lot older than me.
Thanks, Heather. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. Chris has old balls.
Hi, Collectapop. Thank you. Congrats on the successful launch.
Thank you. That's so sweet. We've gotten is gotten a good word to use? We've received a lot of love, and I just really appreciate that.
Me too.
And I love seeing. By the way, if you did get Gastly and you're getting Gastly, or you have them, or you're going to get them, use hashtag Here's Gastly on Instagram, please. That way we can see you guys sharing them. I go and click the hashtag here's Gastley on Instagram, and I see everybody posting. It's so badass. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Are we looking for investors? No, we are not. But thank you so much. We've had a lot of people ask us that, but not at this moment.
Yeah, I have a lot of people. In fact, people I work with at my day job want to invest. I got a guy who brings it up almost every single day, and I'm like, I don't think so. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to be involved. He goes, you just come to me for money, and I just want to make money. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if I need to do something really big, maybe, but at this point in time, I'm really proud that we've been able to do this as a channel, basically. I mean, with the help, obviously, from patrons, but we've been able to do this like all on our own, right? So it's on our own merit, where we have been creating content and viewers and building a community and all this type of stuff. It's just really, really cool that we've been able to do this, and I really dig it. Does DH say, what's DH say? Does that say cowards? Am I missing something?
I think so. I don't know what he's talking about.
DH said cowards out of nowhere.
Well, it might have been out of somewhere. We're like way back in the comments. Is making a figure in the USA way more expensive than overseas? We didn't look into the USA, but we would imagine so.
Yeah, I imagine it would be a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not cheap to do stuff like that here.
Heather's #1 fan said, oh my God, imagine a show-only exclusive or a Gastly with a chase.
Oh my God. Awesome T-Box with T-Roy just said.
Toy box.
Toy box. Did I say T-Box?
Yes.
Jesus, I cannot. Why am I keep saying that? Okay,
no,
awesome
don't say that.
Toy
Please
box
don't say
with
it.
T-Roy. What he said was like a main topic of discussion yesterday.
It was. It was.
And I'm sorry for laughing. I mean, I think I laughed pretty hard at that. I didn't
You
mean
did.
To. I didn't mean to, but it was just, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It blew my socks off.
You know what? I bet you DH is referencing the Ouija board thing. He's calling people cowards who didn't want it. DH,
gotcha.
You know what? I will own it. I am a coward. That thing freaks me out. He's adorable, but he doesn't need to be here.
I love that you're scared of it. It's amazing.
It freaks me out.
It is weird. It freaks me out. It freaks me out that you get freaked out over a piece of plastic.
It does. BTV said, keep that away from me. See? Oh my.
What else we got, Heather?
I don't know. I'm reading.
What do you guys think of Funko doing daily Funko TV? Weird. I don't know how I feel about it.
We'll be able to tell you better once it actually happens. I'm excited to watch it. I love that Funko is doing entertainment sort of stuff. So Funko basically was this idea to bring joy to people. They started a toy company Funko, to bring joy to people. And as collectors, we have all of these items. We have nostalgia items from our childhood. We have things that we like today. We have characters from our favorite movies, like wacky off the wall looking I mean, all sorts of stuff. Whatever you can think of. For the most part, Funko is I mean, not everything, but I mean, there's a lot of Funko products.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I think the fact that they're bringing more fun to us with their fun TV is amazing. And a lot of people say, oh, it's lame, and I don't want to watch that if they're not doing reveals, blah, blah, blah. But I mean,
they should include more. We talked about this last night. They should have included more reviews.
I don't think so, because London Toy Fair is coming up very soon, and I think that's when they're saving the reveals for.
I don't know. I would much rather them do. In that video, they should have had one interesting, fun review. It would have been a great way to say, tomorrow, look out for this dropping on Funko.com. But they didn't even do that.
I understand your point,
I don't know,
but I don't think it's... I think they're trying to branch out, and I think it's really cool that they're at least trying. It's not getting good reception right now, but I hope that it does, just because a lot of thought has to go into that.
Oh, absolutely.
And a lot of work. And I don't know. I love that Funko does everything that they can to be in tune with their fans and make things fun.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I think it's great.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying I wish they would have added a little bit more of the, hey, here's something that's coming your way sort of a thing. Do something that makes us excited. It was just a lot of stuff that we've seen sort of before. Now the game show thing was kind of fun.
When can we own shares in the company? Not now. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a long ways away if that ever happens.
Asim is here. Asim, are we going to
my
get an
God.
unpopular opinion?
You know
Please tell
what
me
he did
yes.
today? He
What did
reached out to
do?
me and he wanted me to tell him the size of the box for the new 3.
Oh, he asked me about that too.
And I said, well, ask one of the $7 a pop people. And then he came back like 5 or 10 minutes later. He's like, so what did they say? I go, dude, you got to ask the $7 a pop people. I said, I'm surrounded in Gastleys right now. Because I literally was. Remember? We were boxing them all up. So I sent him a photo of all the boxes. And he goes, oh, shit. He didn't expect that. But Asim, if you still need to know, I can reach out to Jason and ask.
We can talk to him on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to see him on Tuesday.
DH said that he's friends with plenty of cowards. Thank you, DH. I'm glad that you forgive me and my...
you see how it all comes around.
My scaredy cat ways.
In 2 minutes, the new Gastlecast video drops. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Wow, 11 p.m. That's late.
I know, it's the latest video ever.
No, it isn't, because remember that day that you actually skipped because you put it out after midnight?
I know, I don't want to talk about that. Pisses me off I did that.
Okay. Gastly is way cool. Such a great idea. What were some inspirations for him?
Inspiration was the band Guar, and I wanted to make a little monster creature. I thought it would be fun to make a little monster creature. He's super, super cool, and I like that the story behind him is that he climbs out of the netherworld to better his life here. So at some point in time, Gastley was sent to the netherworld for some reason. He must have done something really bad. So he's coming here now because he wants to rewrite his life and do better things and be a better little guy, a little better little creature. And I think that's, most of us, we do crappy things and we always strive to be better people. And that's what that's what Gastley is. He wants to strive to be better. And I like that. I like that idea. I like the vision behind that. I think it's fun and interesting. So you never know what Gastley's going to do next. We'll find out.
We will find out. He's going to be really cool, though. I can tell you that.
I agree.
DH said that Funko didn't do any reveals on Fun TV because they knew whatever it was would be lame compared to the Gastley drop.
Oh, hey, listen to that. DH knows what he's talking about. Thank you.
Does.
That's absolutely true.
Bubblegum Lemonade said, "Congrats on the awesome drop. Can't wait to see more toys from you guys. You are super funny and sweet and cool."
Oh, you are too.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if you're funny. I mean, you could be funny.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm speaking too quick on this. Maybe they're not funny at all. I hope you're funny.
Yeah.
They're probably hilarious. Let's get real.
Rob 9804.
Oh, the new video just dropped. Shit. And here we still are. Look, people are leaving now. They're going to go watch the new Gastlecast video.
Rob 9804, you're asking about what are you asking about a cartoon?
What's up?
Please clarify. They just said the word cartoon.
Okay, well, I'll just say this. We make cartoons for all of our drops. If you want to watch the cartoon about Gastly and all of his rules, you can go to mischieftoys.com. It's on the front page, and you can watch it right now, actually. It's actually connected through our YouTube channel because I posted it there a long time ago, like a couple months ago. Actually, it was during Thanksgiving, remember?
Yes.
Like Black Friday. So anyway, if you want to see the Gastley cartoon, go watch it. And I have 2 new cartoons that will be coming out shortly for 2 new figures that we're currently developing. So it's a big deal.
Dean Blockley asks, if Gastly had won the Funko Pop competition, would you have wanted to release a different character in the future, or would you have been happy just winning and him being a pop?
That's a really good question. I think that if I had won, I probably would have just this dream would have been lost because it would have just been Gastley and now he's a Funko Pop. But I'm so glad that I lost because now I'm able to do my own thing, have my own company, or have our own company, Heather and I. Because Heather really is 90% of the company. I'm the 10% asshole that drew the figure, drew the character. Heather does everything else. But yeah, this has taken us down this really interesting path. Probably the most interesting and most fun maybe of my life in terms of growing as a person and doing things that are out of the box. Because this is something, if you would have asked me 5 years ago if I would start a toy company, I'd tell you, or if you told me I was going to do it, I would tell you you're crazy. And here we are. We're right in the middle of it now. We're in the thick of it. So we're really excited. really excited about all this, and we're really excited that it's resonating with people. That's the real focus here. And I received a lot. I don't know if you did, but I received a lot of messages from people during the day of the drop, and people were just saying how much they loved it, and how proud they were to see that he was up and he was sold out and everything. People were really giving me a lot of love that day, and I really, oh my God, it was overwhelming with everything that was happening. But I just want you to know, if I didn't get back to you soon, or if I haven't gotten back to you, I promise I will at some point. It's just been very busy life for us.
Star asked, do you guys ever plan on creating another figure besides Gastley? Eventually.
Yes. So I want to make another character. It's funny because we're talking about the female version of Gastley, which is something I want to do. And I thought about trying to include Heather, her name in some capacity, for a Gastley. But it would be like, instead, I wouldn't want to do Heatherly, but I was trying, and this is going to sound crazy, Heather's going to think I'm nuts, but I was trying to formulate her maiden name into a name. Because her maiden name is Sipe. So I was going to try to make her maiden name into the new, like a new Gastley version, but it's the female version. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, and that way her name would also be infused in Mischief Toys. So I just have to come up with a name that makes sense. It couldn't be like Sipely, because that wouldn't make any sense. But it would have to be something that's like kind of cute and sweet and stuff like that. But it would include the word SIPE. So we'll think about it. We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Eric Maya said, I would say Chris is more like 4% of the company. 10% is a bit ambitious.
I agree with that. 100%. 100%. If you hear all the wild ass ideas I come up with, I tell Heather about it, and Heather's like, what are you talking about? We'll never be able to do this. But I really do have big dreams and all this, and I hope that we'll be able to conquer them one by one. We'll be able to take care of this stuff. Do things. Do big things. Do fun things. Deliver things to you guys that you haven't gotten before.
Awesome Toy Box with T-Roy just said something very interesting.
Sure.
Heathenly.
Heathenly?
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. Heathenly.
Yeah. That'd be neat.
Yeah. I like it.
Sipet.
That's funny because that's what came to mind earlier to me also. Sipet.
K1 suggested Gastley and Symphony.
Gastley and Symphony. That's a cool name. Symphony. I like that name.
Sipet. That's funny.
Sipet.
Like Smurfs.
Yeah, like Sipet.
Which is weird. We were talking about the Smurfs today.
I even thought about Brittany because your dog's name is Brittany and your middle name is Brittany. And I thought that was
Are you giving everybody all of my names today?
But that would mean that's the connectivity to it, right? So I'm just talking.
I was talking to Aaron the other day, and I don't remember how it came up, but I ended up, it came up in conversation, and I let him know. Oh, it was...
Oh, my God.
What?
Nick Money. Cypress.
Oh,
that's a cool name. I like that. I like that a lot. Cypress.
If
that's
used,
badass.
Then you owe me 0.05% of sales.
No, seriously. Do you like that name?
It's okay.
That should be the name. Cypress. That's a neat name. Thank you, Nick Money. I like that name.
Ooh, Sipeful.
Sipeful?
Spiteful.
I like Cypress.
But you could do SIPE.
Cypress.
RUS. Or RYS.
Y's weird. In terms of design, and Y would just be... I mean, I guess you could make it a capital Y, but I like Cypress a lot. I like that a lot.
SIPERESS.
That's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. I like that a lot.
That is. Nikki said go to throw her social out too.
So Heather's social is to...
I don't think he knows my social security number.
Big things, big hogs, big dreams. Yeah,
hey,
I have
Zach.
all of them but one. Guess which one I don't have.
No, for some reason, the other day, Aaron and I got on topic, and wherever the conversation led, it led to me telling him that my middle name is Brittany.
Cypra.
Are you going to keep fucking interrupting my story?
Look how it's written. I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, it is
Cypra.
cool. Princess of Emo.
Yeah, that's badass.
That's cool.
Actually. Yeah, Cypra. I like that.
Aaron, for whatever reason, did not believe that my middle name is Brittany.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
He's like, no, it's not. You're messing
Why would
with
you
me.
lie about that?
I don't know. But I sent him a picture of my driver's license, and I was like, no, it is.
That's weird. That's a weird thing to believe somebody lied about.
Yeah, well, maybe
Right?
it's because I have sort of like an older name, like my first name, Heather. Like, you don't really hear too many Heathers.
Yes, you do. What
Really?
are you talking about? Yeah, all the
Well,
greatest-
actually,
all
I
the-
do.
All the greatest adult actresses have the name Heather, typically. You know, I knew a guy one time. He named his daughter, literally, her first and middle name, after an adult film star.
That's fucking weird.
Right?
That's really
I
fucking
thought
weird.
so too, yeah. Cypra. I like that name. Cypra. Cypra and Cypress. I like both of those names. Cypress. Cypress is badass. It just seemed, I don't know, I mean, that's not really in terms of like what the character should be, because it's going to be a female version of Gastley, but obviously different. Because
Yes.
it's not going to be him. It's going to be, Cypress. I love that name. I like it a lot.
It's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. So big thanks to Nick Money. You know, Nick Money usually, he drops a lot of comments on all of our videos, and he always has some interesting things to say and always starts good conversation. So I'm not surprised that he hit us up with a name like that. I'm really not.
Zach Bonifer said Heather Brittany bitch gassed, and then Click My Vid said, "Did you say it's Brittany bitch?"
But when
I do every single time I post a picture of my dog on Instagram. I always hashtag it. It's Brittany bitch because
Yeah, I know.
I spell her name like Britney Spears, Britney, only because my middle name is spelled different than that. So I didn't want to get my middle name and her name confused.
Cypress has to have glasses on.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fucking weird, but I mean,
But I feel like it would have to wear cat glasses like you.
no.
Yeah.
That would be tricky, and that's also something.
It would be painted on.
I don't like painted glasses. Don't do
Why?
painted glasses.
Why? You do painted
No.
eyes on Gastley.
Don't. No, eyes are cool. Don't do painted glasses.
By the way, I was going through a lot of the figures because, we went through each and every box over the weekend, which is a real big pain in the butt. But I would say 98% of the figures have, like, perfect paint on them. Like, the paint is really, really well done. And the ones that were not well done, I have them off to the side right now because the teeth were just so,
Weird.
so ugly. Oh, they looked horrible.
Heather Brittany, you should own a Starbucks somewhere.
You're right.
Were you guys able to secure a tally pop? No,
Don't forget to bring a towel.
I don't.
Oh, look, at Tombstone says Cyperella the Vampirella.
Oh no, like Vampirella.
Yeah, like Vampire. Yeah,
that would be interesting.
Cyperella. I like Cypress.
I don't know.
I think it's
Cyperella is
badass.
pretty cool.
I think Cypress is badass. Who doesn't love saying it's Brittany bitch? Brittany back bitch. What fun. We've had so much fun here.
So
Heather.
much fun.
We got to shut this all down because I'm tired. And there's a new video out there.
Oh,
so now you
wait.
have something to go watch.
We have to shut this down because you're tired?
Heather was so mad at me last night because I didn't shut down the live for a very long time. We were on for 5 hours.
Yeah, I was really tired.
We put in like a full day of work yesterday. That was crazy.
I put in 7 hours at
No,
my
you
day
did.
job.
You did.
I put in like 4 hours at Mischief Toys.
Right.
And I put in 5 hours in Patreon World. I think I put in like 3 days of work.
Frank Wilson said, Heather Brittany Dance Studios. That's exactly what it sounds like. Butthole. Yes, butthole. Of course.
Dean
Synonymous with the
Blockley,
Gastlecast
would
channel.
you guys do a competition like Chomp did with customization of blank figures? Good way
Yes.
to get rid of paint defect figures, maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to do future custom contests and things of that nature.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I have a lot of like neat ideas that we're going to implement at some point.
Yeah, that would be really fun to do. We would like to do something like that. So we haven't discussed it too much publicly, I don't think, but I think in the future we're gonna do a DIY Gastly so that
Yes.
people can actually customize it themselves
That's right.
instead of painting over Gastly's wonderful paint job, because that would be a bitch to like hide those colors. You'd have to prime it, probably a couple coats of primer. Yeah, so just have a white one primed and let that be that.
Be a big pain in the buttocks.
Sean Neal said that he's got a big package.
Whoa. Hello.
That he's mailing tomorrow to us. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Sean Neal. You're
Thank
so
you,
sweet.
Sean.
You're so good to us.
You have something coming from us as well. And I hope I did a good job. I picked something up for you that's one of my favorite things. And I hope it becomes one of your favorite things.
Did you already ship it?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you guys ever want to ship anything to us, our P.O. box is in our description on all of our videos. P.O. Box 133, Annapolis Junction, Maryland, 20701.
Bubblegum Lemonade said Cypress could be the hot empress of the underworld, like a snake demon chick.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do a whole entirely different character. Maybe not a female version of Gasly.
Justin McKenzie said Heather Brittany, personal injury attorney / realtor. Jay, what's up, you sexy, glorious bastards?
Oh my God, I haven't been called
Hello,
that.
Jay.
I haven't been called that in at least a day.
Yeah. I mean, it happens every hour to me, but...
If somebody comes to visit Gasly, are they Gastlys? Oh my God. You know what's really funny about that, Sean Neal? Is that the name Gast is actually guest or ghost in German, from what I'm told.
I prefer ghost.
Because they call these, like, I don't know if you call it a hotel or like a bed and breakfast, they call them Gast houses. Yeah. And that could mean a lot of things, a guest house.
Am I your guest house?
What? I don't, like, live in you.
But you live in me occasionally.
Oh.
So does that make me your guest house?
That's where I park my car, is what you're saying.
That's where you park your car.
I back into that driveway also sometimes.
And no, you sort of just front into it.
Backing into it would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, how do you do that?
I don't know, but that sounds like
we're saying too much. This is getting
fun.
weird.
That sounds fun. Big packages, hogs, things, and more on the next Gastlecast live stream, Zach Bonifer says. Okay, all right. I think we talked enough about what we do behind the scenes. Guys, we love you. Thank you very much for all of your support. We appreciate all of it. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button here. Leave comments. Throw your computer out the window. Do all the things that you're supposed to do when you're watching a YouTube channel. Also, follow us at Gastlecast on Instagram and follow us at Mischief Toys on Instagram. Those are the two Instagrams that you want to follow because Gastlecast stuff will be posted on the Gastlecast one, and then Mischief Toys will post all sorts of cool stuff on there about the toy, maybe even pieces of information that you didn't know or things that we want you to learn about as we move forward. Head over to mischieftoys.com and buy merch. We have merch over there right now. We have some pins over there, hats, shirts, beanies, stickers, vinyl logos that you can put on your car and stuff like that.
That I made.
And Heather Hand makes all this stuff.
I do.
Head over to mischieftoys.com right now and buy some stuff and get yourself ready for the next drop. Again, be prepared.
Our small items, stickers.
I'm wearing a shirt right now, actually. See?
Our stickers and pins ship for free.
Yep.
So go check it out.
Yes. Please go and check it out. We love all of you guys. You guys are amazing. And we appreciate all of your support. And all of you super chatters out there, thank you big time. Patrons, thank you as well. And we will see you guys very soon. Go watch our new video after you close out of this. The new video is really funny. Probably one of the funniest videos we've ever done. It is very natural. It's not us acting like wacky.
I mean,
it's natural. It's really natural, our back and forth. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier.
Yes, and it might. I haven't watched it. It might seem like we're trying hard, but we're not. Like we're like that in real life.
Promise, yeah, we're like this in real. This is who we are, and we're not going to change for anybody, for no one.
K1 said, "What would I get if I get a tattoo of Gastly?" You would get a tattoo of Gastly.
What would you get if you got a tattoo of Gastly? I don't know. If you got a tattoo of Gastly, I'd send you a shirt and a hat. How about that? I'll hook you up.
You're gonna have 500 people getting tattoos of Gasly.
Hey, that's okay. I mean, they deserve it after putting Gasly on their body for the rest of their life. Are you kidding me?
My favorite band. This is what we're gonna close out with. My favorite band way back when on their website, Alexis on Fire, said that if you got a Alexis on Fire tattoo, they would let you into any show for free ever.
Wow.
Yeah. So now that like they've broken up and I'm older and I'd love to see Alexis on Fire and I have this tattoo.
How would they keep up with that?
I know, right?
That's insane.
You just tell the guy,
They're
like,
free shows now.
Right now they play a lot of festivals, not a lot of festivals when they actually play.
Yeah, you can't get in there for free with a
No.
tattoo. They're gonna kick you right out on the street.
They've played a couple festivals in recent years and they have some coming up, I think. Could you imagine like telling someone at the front, like, hey, there's this one band out of like 50 that are here. I have this tattoo. They said that I can get in for free, so...
Is that your only tattoo for that band?
Yes.
Why'd you say yes like that? What the fuck?
It took me a second.
Let me just replay what you just said.
Yes.
No, you went, yes.
I know.
It was really... Can you do that again?
Yes.
It sounded like a kid who was just handed a new Matchbox car and he didn't expect it. Yes.
Did I ever tell you about the time when my parents gave me a gift and I cried?
Why would you cry over
Oh, I was so fucking upset.
Why?
I was so upset. So my parents went off to the store, or maybe my mom did. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. So I remember them walking into me and my sister's bedroom. We shared a bedroom. I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
Lion King had just come out.
Lion King's good.
They stood in the... I remember them standing like right in front of my bedroom doorway. And each of them had a tail tucked like between their knees. Like poking, like there was a stuffed animal behind their legs, but a tail was coming out like between their knees.
Okay.
And they had me and Lacey each pick one.
Your sister.
My sister. Each pick one. Well, I ended up with Scar. And I was so upset about it that I cried because I didn't want the bad guy. Oh, and I remember, I remember trying to cut his teeth off so he wouldn't be Scar.
Why didn't you ask them to return it for you?
I was 4 or 5. I didn't know how to do that.
Well, no, just tell them like, hey, I don't want this one.
I cried. It was obvious that I didn't want it.
Why in God's name would they buy you Scar? Like out of all the characters from the Lion King.
I think they didn't know. Like,
what do you mean you don't know? He looks angry and he has a scar on his eye. Like how is that a hero character?
Chris, I don't know.
It's like you like getting gifted Jafar as the big genie, the big evil genie, right? Like you get that and it's like, what the fuck? Like, where's Jasmine? That's what you should be getting, Jasmine. Right?
Yeah.
You're not even paying attention to anything I'm saying.
No, I don't want Jafar.
I'm here backing up 19 whatever year Heather was 4.
1994. It's easy.
Whatever it was. I'm here backing her up right now, and you're not even listening or paying attention.
I am. Okay, I don't want a Jafar.
It's time for us to go.
And for the record, I'd be able to tell the difference between Jafar's tail and Jasmine's tail.
Go watch our new video because you can possibly win one of these. It's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And you're gonna find out a lot more about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer than you've ever found out before.
He has something else that's red.
He's got something going on, and you gotta
find his body.
There's something else that's red. You have to figure it out. Watch the video. You'll find out about it. It'll be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in again. We appreciate you. We love you. And remember, as always, we are together. Yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.